guys, today I just wanted to talk to you, like, about, I just wanted to do another rant. Yeah, I'm in a rant mood, so gonna rant about babies. I've already done a rant about homophobia, and now it is time for babies and children. Yep. So I was watching Teen Mom the other day, and I'm sitting there thinking to myself, these girls are my age. Thinking about having a baby at my age, at this point in time, that is like trying to imagine the apocalypse, because for me it's basically the same thing. That would be the end of the world. So I just wanted to kind of talk to you about like the pros and cons about having a baby. I don't have a baby, obviously. Don't have a baby, so I'm just going with like what I think the pros and cons of having a baby would be. Starting with the cons, okay. Jumping right into it, that toothless kid running around Walmart screaming like a banshee about the toy that their parents say they can't have. Reason right there, reason number one, kids never stop screaming. There's the screaming factor. You go anywhere and your kid is screaming about something, that's embarrassing, Like, I know, like, whenever I go somewhere and some kid's screaming, I just want to go up to the parents and just be like, discipline your kid, They're acting like a crazy person. Okay, so there's reason number one. Reason number two, constant talking and asking why. Like, they talk and they ask why all the time. And I know what you're thinking, Spencer, it's a phase. They'll grow out of it. Quit whining about that. Yeah, I know that it's a phase. I know that they'll grow out of it, but that would still drive me crazy. Like, yeah, it's cool. I mean, you're thinking, oh yeah, I mean, the kid's taking an interest in what you do. No, they're not. They're thinking, I want to hear myself talk. Kids like talking. Which there's nothing wrong with that. We all did it as kids, But personally, that would drive me crazy. It kind of does drive me crazy. When babysitting or anything, kids drive me up the wall. So I don't think that I'd ever have kids. Don't get me wrong. Like, it's not like I hate kids or anything. Like, I have 10 nieces and nephews put together, so I mean, I love those kids to death. I love them. They're like, oh my god, I love them to pieces, I would do anything for them, but I couldn't have kids. I respect my older brothers and sisters and my parents for doing what they did. If I were them, I would slowly slip into depression and have to pop some major Xanax. Anyway, Xanax and Zoloft, whatever. Not gonna go there. I don't even know if you can go there on YouTube. I don't think there's really a problem, but anyway. Getting back into it, reason number three, con number three would be, like, the discipline and stuff. Like, I walk around, I see people, like, my parents don't do this. Like, I don't think my parents have ever done this. I could be wrong, like, but I don't remember them ever doing the whole, I'm gonna count to 3, and you better stop doing what you're doing. Or, I mean, like, and we all know what we thought as kids. What are you gonna do? Count to 3 and sit me in the corner? You don't scare me. That just, like, doing that to your kid, that just teaches them to grow up and disrespect you. I mean, like, they're gonna grow up thinking, I'm gonna do whatever I want. What are you gonna do? Sit me in the corner? Count to 3? You don't scare me. Like, I've never gotten the whole I'm gonna count to 3 thing. And I have a sister who does that. I'm gonna count to 3. Like, 1, 2. It doesn't work. For one, it doesn't work. And 2, it just teaches your kid that you aren't gonna do anything. Like, or you're just gonna sit them in the corner. Which, I mean, like, people have their own methods, Like, I'm not dogging on anybody, but I wouldn't do it. Personally, I just wouldn't do it because I don't think it works. I just think what the kids would be thinking, which would be like, ooh, big whoop. And it's dangerous, Like, I'm gonna count to 3, and you better get out of the road. They could be dead by then. Like, you want your kid to do what you want now, because it could be life or death. It could be dangerous. Okay, so then you gotta think about another con would be downtime. You don't get downtime. Once you have a kid, the term downtime, it's out the window. You don't get downtime, won't happen. Not until that kid is 11 years old, like, making mac and cheese on their own. You can make it. Once they can make a sandwich on their own, just sit there and watch TV, do nothing, maybe you can take a nap, maybe. But, yeah, there's another thing. The 3 Ps. That's another con would be the 3 Ps. puke, poop, and potty training. Like, potty training, that would suck, you know? Like, poop, like, they're gonna learn to take their diapers off. You don't train them in time. You have that ornery kid who takes their diapers off and starts swinging around. There's stuff everywhere. I don't know. I just imagine that could be horrible. There's stuff, like, kids are so messy, you know? Like, you gotta pick stuff out of your carpet. If you ever have white carpets, you're in, I mean, like, that's hell for you. Like, you have kids and you have white carpets. That's hell. And puke. Okay, like, my big thing, like, I couldn't have kids because of the puke factor. If kids puke, they get sick. I can't handle it. I don't know how many of you know this. I don't know if I've said it in previous videos or not, but I am emetophobic. Puke is scary as heck to me. I literally have a fear of vomit, and it controls a lot of my life. Like, it's hard for me to go places. I have real bad anxiety, just real bad anxiety, and that, you know, puke is a big stressor. Like, that it's really hard for, like, going to school or something and having that somebody could throw up today kind of thing. It just holds you back from a lot. So I couldn't have kids because of the emetophobia that I have. So that's a con for me personally, probably not for a lot of other people, but I mean, other people just think it's gross and they clean it up, no big deal, you know, but that's a big factor for me. That's a big con. But enough with the cons, moving on to the pros. Pros to having a baby would be like, okay, there are some pros. Let me just think of them. Okay, like having that unconditional love that only kids can bring. Like, being a parent, you have that unconditional love given to you by your kids. People have told me that just that right there, just the love that you get from from a kid would be, that outweighs all cons. For me, it wouldn't, because I'm emetophobic, and that way outweighs everything for me because I'm freaked out. Okay, like, another pro would be babies are cute, you know, like, you want a baby because they're babies, you know, it's a baby. It's adorable. Another pro would be, like, baby names. Oh my god, if I had a baby... Why do I keep getting texts? It just keeps doing that. Feeling pretty popular right now, but, what was I talking about? Oh yeah, names. If I would have kids, I would give my kids the craziest names ever, and they would have to grow up and be rock stars. They would have to, because how could you not with a name like River or Rain? Like, if I were to have a kid, like, if I were to have a boy, it'd probably be named River Cadence, just because I think it's cute. If I were to have a girl, it'd be Tyler Rain. Yeah, I said Tyler. I did. I know it's a boy name, but I love it for a girl. Just saying. And growing up with a boy name, it's kind of like, I grew up hating my name because it's a boy name, and I hated my middle name because it's so common. My middle name is Nicole, and it's so common. Like, I would never give my kids, like, really common names, because having a common name sucks, you know? Like, I wish my name was something crazy, like Sapphire or something like that. I don't know. But yeah, I would name my kids something crazy cool, but, like, that would be another pro, like, just baby names, and, like, just baby names. That'd just be cool. You should name a kid. But I don't know how much time I have left on this thing. It says, like, the thing is flashing on me, so, and that's pretty much the end of my rant, but leave a video response. That'd be really cool if you left a video response and just told me, like, the ones that I missed or something. And I don't know, comment, rate, subscribe. I may subscribe back depending on, like, if I like your video or something like that. Probably subscribe back though, because I'm pretty easy to please. So, do that. I'm gonna check these stupid texts that I keep getting. And, don't get pregnant. So, use protection. Bye.